What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So we have tons of new pops in this Funko news video. Let's check them out. And if you've not yet, make sure to subscribe if you're new and like this video for daily pop content and awesome Funko news videos just like this one. As well as make sure to follow me on Instagram, join the Discord to talk to me and fellow collectors, and make sure to join my Facebook group which is dedicated to buying, selling, and trading Funko Pops with me and fellow collectors. Alright guys, so in Funko news videos, even though I've done videos on certain pops, I just throw them all in there so you guys have one source for all the pop content and all the ones that have come out in like the recent weeks. So first up is the new Boruto Pop. So we have Sarada, Mitsuki, Boruto, and Mitsuki in Sage Mode, which is a Hot Topic exclusive glow in the dark. And then we have Naruto as Hokage and AAA anime exclusive. And then we also have a chase version where he's in full Kurama mode. As well as we also have a Sasuke specialty series coming out in this line as well. So a lot of people asked me if I was going to be picking up this line, and I mean, yeah, I'm going to pick it up for my set. I got to have it with my Naruto set. I also have to start watching Boruto now because that video got over 100 likes. So if you guys want to hear more about my opinions, make sure you check out the Boruto video. I went into more depth about the pops, but yeah, so like this video for me having to watch Boruto and check that out. Also for the world of Naruto, we have Naruto Shippuden's 6-Path Naruto glow-in-the-dark Hot Topic exclusive. The funny part is that it looks like a proto, but it's not a proto. But if you wanted your hands on a 6-Path, this is the cheapest way to get one because it's going to be $12.50 at Hot Topic. Trust me, there are going to be plenty of these going around because I don't really see many people wanting this one. In my personal opinion, I think it's a crappy variant. It should not even been made. We already have 6-Path Naruto, so why paint him fully yellow and then only make the white parts glow? Why not go for a full glow? I'm not really sure why they did that, but honestly, this pop is really disappointing in my opinion. So basically his eyes, the marks across his face, and then the 6 paths symbols on his chest glow, and then maybe his wrist right there. But I believe only the white parts glow, and I'm just heavily disappointed in that because there's so many other characters they could do, and they did a variant of one we already have, and it's like literally the same pop, just all yellow and white, and it's just like, okay. I would say this is one of the least detailed pops of 2020 so far. And for My Hero Academia fans, we have a ton of MHA pops coming out. So let's check these out. So it looks like we have a 10-inch All Might, which I already did a video on that one. So, oh man, I'm so mad that's real. Where am I going to put a 10-inch All Might? Like, honestly, I'm going to have to put him down here because that's the only place he'll fit.
That's what she said.
He might fit. He might fit right here.
That's what she said.
I haven't checked yet. I have a 10-inch pop up there, a 10-inch Giant Man. So I'm going to check if his box fits here. And if so, you're just going to see a giant All Might behind me in all my videos. So first up on the list, guys, we have Best Jeanist. So there's some speculation about him being alive or not in the show after the fight with All For One. Because All For One decimated all those heroes. Nobody can at me about that because he decimated all of them. But I think it's kind of cool that we're getting one of like the top heroes, but then again, it's just like, could we finish the class of UA first? You know, can we finish that class with Deku and all the other characters first before we start getting the other pro heroes, you know? I'm just saying, can we get more like main characters first before we get some side characters? It's kind of funny though, because he's like a pro hero, but he's also a side character in the animes. Also on the list, guys, is Deku middle school uniform. So this is where he's wearing that black uniform from like the beginning of the anime and like when he met up with All Might, you know, when he was fighting with Bakugo and everything like that. So I think that's kind of a unique pop to be made. But then again, I feel like we do have already like 6 or 7 Dekus, so it's just kind of like, can we get a different character? But I think it's unique that we're going to get him in his school uniform. But it's weird that we didn't get him in his UA uniform and we got him in his middle school uniform. So maybe they're going to do a UA uniform. I'm not really sure yet. Also, guys, there's still like some like rumors about a UA Pop Town coming, like of the school. So that's interesting. I haven't heard anything else on that other than rumors, but stay tuned on that. On the list as well, guys, is Endeavor. So I'm kind of curious about this one is like, what more could they do with Endeavor? Maybe engulf him in flames more, but I don't really see them doing that. Honestly, I think we're going to get a glow version of the common, which I'm kind of disappointed about because I feel like, you know, Funko does that. You know, we're most likely going to see a glow version of the common, or we might see him in a base form without the fires on, or fire surrounding him in his, you know, hero uniform. So that would be kind of unique. I would say that would be a neat pop, but knowing Funko, we might get a glow variant. One of the cooler ones on the list, I would say, is Toga, and we're getting her with her mask cover. So I'm assuming that means we're going to get her in her full villain outfit, which is really, really cool. Toga's one of my favorite characters. Her obsession with Deku is just hilarious to me. So I'm definitely excited to add another one of her to my set. Can't wait for that pop. So I would say the most anticipated one on this list is Overhaul, Kai Chisaki. I'm super excited about him as well. I hope they do his pop right because he's an awesome villain in the show. Even though if you're keeping up with the show, you know, you guys saw what happened. I just actually watched the 14th episode dubbed. I'm waiting on the 15th to get dubbed. I don't really like watching anime subbed, so I watched dub. Team dub, sorry guys, but I really think it's cool that we're finally getting Overhaul. So I'm super excited to add him to my villain setup there. Like I'm so overjoyed. So I can't wait to see where he's exclusive to, or if he's a common. If he's a common, even better, because then I don't have to go hunting for him. Next up, guys, on the list is Kurogiri. So he is Tomoe Shigaraki's like a right hand man. It's the big shadow dude. So he's an interesting pop to be made. I honestly didn't think he was going to be made, just because like, you know, he's kind of like a main villain, but kind of also like a side villain, I'd say, in my opinion. So it's really interesting that he's being made. So I'm curious how he's going to look in pop form, because he's basically a shadow. But then again, they did do Tokiyami with his shadow, so I mean, I think they can definitely pull this one on. I mean, it's basically just him in a butler uniform and then the metal shell, and then they can just throw out like a purple mold, kind of like spiking everywhere, and that's basically Kurogiri. So that's an interesting villain to be made. I'm actually kind of excited to see what he looks like in the glam shots. Also on the list, guys, is Mina Ashido. So this one's kind of interesting as well, because she's like I said before, she's like one of the main side characters, but then again, she is in that class, so it makes sense for her to be made, because you know they've already made most of the class. So I think she's a really unique pop, but she's not one of my like favorite characters in the show. So you know, I'm still gonna get her pop for the set, but you know, I don't really pay attention to her too much. And last but not least, guys, on the list is Tomoe Shigaraki. So he is one of my favorite villains, like in MHA, just of all time so far in the show. One of my favorite villains. I mean, I haven't seen Heroes Rising yet, so the villain in that movie might take the title. But then again, I think Tomoe right now takes the cake for villain. Like, I mean, Overhaul is a great villain, don't get me wrong, but Tomoe is just top notch. That guy's sadistic and crazy, especially if you saw episode 14. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but good lord, he was sadistic in that episode. So still, I'm curious what his pop's going to look like as well. I'm assuming, I was talking to one of my subscribers about it, and he said he maybe would probably be in his hood when he met Deku at that mall. So, like, without the hands and everything. So that's actually definitely a cool take. I mean, there's not much more they could do with him other than taking the hand off his face and showing his face in pop form, which also would look really sadistic and cool. So don't get me wrong, Funko. So please, Funko, don't disappoint me, all right? I either want him in the hood without the hand, or just in his costume without the hand on the face. I think that'd be really unique. It's a variant, but then again, I'm still excited for it. Some variants I'm excited about. I don't even need to say anything. As well as for My Hero Academia, guys, we have the Ingenium Pop T bundle coming to GameStop. So this one was really cool as well. I ended up doing a separate video on it as well. If you guys really want to hear my opinion on it, then make sure to watch the video. I just really like the shirt, and I really like the pop. It's unique that he has, you know, his full hero costume on. And I know a lot of people are worried about Common-Tenia's value, but I don't really see it affecting Common-Tenia's value too much. Also new to the Funko shop and Funko World is the Around the World exclusive. So this is just basically Funko is going to do a pop from multiple different countries, I believe. So the first one was Barkingham from the UK, resembling a bulldog. So it's a really unique pop. So apparently the first 2,000 people who bought this pop got a free like passport book with it to like, I guess, stamp with the pops and everything that you get. So I think that's really unique. So I don't think Funko ships international though. So I think that was a problem with that. Like, that's what I'm curious about, is I don't believe they ship international from their shop or their pop shop. So it's kind of like, it's around the world, but you don't ship around the world. So it's like, you see how it contradicts itself, Funko? You better start shipping around the world. Next up, guys, is the second piece to the Avengers Assemble line, which is the Incredible Hulk. So he's an Amazon exclusive as well. He is available for pre-order right now, guys. So I think he looks kind of neat. I mean, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk wasn't always my favorite. I'm sorry to anybody offended for saying that, but Ed Norton Hulk is where it's at. Sorry, really wanted him to come back in Marvel, but I mean, I heard he was hard to work with, and vice versa. He couldn't work with the directors, they couldn't work with him, and you know, you better just make it work with Marvel if you want to become a cajillionaire. So that's all I'm saying, Ed. So make it work, Ed. Make it work. Still, nonetheless, I think it's a really cool pop, and it's going to look really, really cool all put together, all 6 Avengers put together with the Avengers symbol in the middle. Oh, I can't wait. So this one is $25, I believe, as well. So if you guys want to pre-order it, make sure to head over to Amazon. Next up, guys, we are getting some more pop keychains, and they're ad icons. So sorry for you ad icon collectors. Looks like you're collecting keychains now, because we have a Lucky, we have Trix Rabbit. I think they look really, really cute. We also have Toucan Sam and Tony the Tiger. Fun fact, I have been Tony the Tiger mascot for Frosted Flakes, and I mean, the company I work for, all around Walmart, saying hi, messing with people, so it's cool. It's a little fun fact about me, guys. I do costume character work, and I was Tony the Tiger. I'd love to be Toucan Sam. I just, you know, peck people. That'd be awesome. And then last but not least, guys, we have Captain Crunch, and I think he looks really cool. He's holding his little bowl of Captain Crunch, and he's ready to go. So if you guys are excited about these, let me know down below. Next up, guys, we have some pop icons. So first up is Marilyn Monroe. So this one is the famous picture of where her dress is blowing up. She's smiling, and, she's going like this and, smiling at the camera. So it's a really famous picture. Well, in my personal opinion, I mean, there's much more famous pictures, but it's definitely a classic moment in her, her history alone. So it's really cool to be made into pop form. My mom is a big Marilyn Monroe fan, as well as Audrey Hepburn and a few other people, James Dean, people like that. So that's really neat that they got it in pop form. So I might be picking this one up for her. There's also a Black and White Entertainment Earth exclusive. So if you guys want to get that one, make sure to head over to Entertainment Earth and pre-order it. I think Black and White actually looks really, really neat. I wouldn't say it looks better than its common counterpart, because I like the, the more vibrant colors and the normal colors versus black and white, but still, nonetheless, it does look really neat in black and white. Next up, guys, for icons, we have American actress Farrah Fawcett. So she's on a beach towel here in her one piece, and then honestly, the pop's really nice looking, and it's like very detailed, but I feel like the mouth is so creepy on it, and I just, like, it's hard to look at because of the mouth. The mouth just looks kind of like, it's like, hey stud. It's like terrifying. I wouldn't even look her way. Then again, she probably wouldn't look my way. So, fair game. Fair game, Farrah. Fair game. Next up for the icons, guys, we have Guy Fieri. So I think this one's actually really unique, and it's kind of funny. When I first looked at his beard here, I guess, or is that called a soul patch? I'm not really sure. I'm not up to date. I'm sorry. But he's holding a hamburger here. But when I first looked at his beard, like the blonde there, I thought it was noodles hanging out of his mouth, or he was like drooling, and I was like, why would they do that to him? But then I realized it was a patch of hairs. I gotta say, it is a really cool pop, and I think a lot of people are gonna want it. I haven't particularly watched his show a lot. I used to watch it, my dad used to watch it, so I would watch it with my dad, but other than that, I never really willingly watched the show. I just wasn't really interested in it. Also upcoming, guys, we have another Edgar Allan Poe, and this one's where he's holding a skull. I would believe this is the third pop for Edgar Allan Poe, or is it the second? I know we have the Con exclusive one that was also shared to Books A Million, but I believe there was another common one. If I have that wrong, I'm not really sure. I feel like he had a black and white variant, but I might have that wrong. But nonetheless, I think it's kind of cool that he's holding the skull. It looks really neat. Kind of dark, but really neat. We also have a new Bill Nye the Science Guy pop coming up, so this one's actually really cool as well. He's holding the Earth. He has that mean look on his face like, you guys are destroying the Earth, so stop it. So, obviously, most of you guys grew up watching Bill Nye just like I did. Science class was always awesome when he was on. I always idolized this guy and always loved him when he came on the screen. He made science fun, so that's like the best aspect of him, that he made science fun and, he made school bearable. Last but not least, guys, we have some new Flintstone Pops that came out on the Funko shop. So we have Wilma Flintstone and we have Betty Rubble. So, apparently, these released on the East Coast way early in the morning. Like 5:30 for West Coast. I believe Captain Pops told me it was like 2:30 in the morning, something crazy. And he checked his phone and they were live, and it was like an accidental release. So a lot of people on the East Coast were able to get it. So it was like, whoa, like we were not expecting that. So I'm glad a lot of people that actually wanted it were able to get it. And, we beat the bots for once and everything like that. All right, guys, that is it for this Funko News video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Like I said, I do all kinds of pop content, all kinds of unboxings, as you guys can see. So if you guys are into that stuff, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for daily videos and when my videos come out, because you guys gotta watch my videos when they come out, right? Anyways, big shout out to Captain Pops. Appreciate you, dude. He just passed 6,000 subscribers. He put in a lot of work to get 6,000 subscribers. Now, if he could just follow up all that hard work with some content, he would be golden. Don't tell him I said that. Nobody tag him, because he's gonna like throw something at me or something. But anyways, appreciate it, dude. He's a Patreon subscriber of me, so I appreciate it. And, he just passed me in subscribers. Now I gotta catch up with him. So definitely subscribe. We're trying to beat Captain Pops here, okay? But anyways, that's it for me. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Bye.